Midnight Ramen is a minimally edited, live recorded podcast that takes place at midnight. Although Michael may not be consuming food, it's time to get your bowls out. It's chow time.
Welcome back to you. Break stride, sailing me. Free falling, choose my enemy. Free from the things you say. It will all come back someday.
Good evening, gamers and other folks alike. You are listening to Midnight Rum with me, Michael. I would say the chaotic good of shows, but I'm the chaotic good of live casts, even though there's probably categorically probably only one. But before we get into talking other stuff, we have a guest tonight. Let's bring him on. Let's get him in here. Let's show him on stream.
Hey,
and
let me see your bat chest.
Hold on, let me Okay, there we go. Oh, it's TartTizzle.
That's me.
No, I gotta remove him.
Right
Fuck. He's double talking. He's double talking again. Hold on, we're getting him back. I gotta get him back. This was happening earlier before we started the stream. And it was just being goofy. So we started a little bit late than usual. But this should hopefully work this time. His audio has been like duplicating for whatever reason. 3, 2, here we go! Oh, Tippet just fixes it. Hold on. Just fixes it. Browser source audio, yeah. Yeah, that's what it's doing. Browser source audio, desktop, yeah.
He's sending a link.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's fine. Yeah.
Did you do that?
Hold on.
If
let me go to that. Let me try that.
If not, yeah.
It was. Oh yeah. How about that?
Hi, Selva.
There we go.
Selva.
Wow, we are. Thank you, Sterling. Woo! Let's go.
W Sterling. Common Sterling W.
Common Sterling W. You know what? I'm giving him a sub. He deserves it.
Hey.
You know what? I'm gifting 5 subs. I'm gifting 5 subs to chat. Fuck it.
That's how you start.
That's how you start a podcast.
Wait, to my
Wait!
chat?
Oh no! I was on the wrong one.
W Belton.
W
plus 5 gifters. Minus 25. Minus 25. Let's go.
Oh
Let's
no!
go.
You know what?
Oh,
Let me get this
Lord.
right.
Hey. You know, I just want to say I'm thankful to be a streamer. I'm thankful to the streamers.
No,
like
there we
Melton
go.
who support the community.
Now it's actually okay. Yeah, you're in there. You gifted a few others.
Oh, and yeah, I got one.
Yeah, you're in there.
I got a sub in
Yeah,
your
you got
chat
a sub.
and 5 subs in
And
mine.
Sterling got a sub. Crazy.
Let's go.
Okay. I gotta keep it down a little bit. So, we're out here with TartTizzle,
Same.
fellow streamer. Actually, I feel like so when I was trying to get affiliate back in the day, this guy definitely helped me to get there that week.
I remember that. Made you an emote once you got
What was
affiliate.
it?
No, that was after.
Was it?
When you were trying to get affiliate is when me and John sat in your Marbles stream.
Yep.
And that the only time I'd ever seen Marbles was on Ludwig's stream, and I didn't really know what it was. I'd watched it for a little bit. But when we chilled there like 3 a.m. in your chat for like 2 hours.
It was crazy. I love
fun.
marbles, but I stopped doing it because when it got into my new setup, it just decided to not work ever. it was like glitching and just did not want to work. It sucked. It was so bad.
Yikes.
So like that week, I was trying to push it before Christmas. It was I was like, oh, I'm just gonna stream every single day, no matter what, and it worked. It worked.
Dude, got to get that up and going. Those marbles games are classic. I haven't done marbles in forever either.
I haven't done it in forever. Those are fun.
I should
balls.
Turn off my mirrored chat. It looks a little odd.
Boo, chat.
Shut up, chat.
Yeah. So we're gonna teach Tart how to do podcasting. Because I've done a lot of this stuff. Mainly because this was originally a why am I blanking? It was a radio show. It was actually a college tradition that I turned into a radio show. Then I was like, oh, why not do I just turn it into a live podcast? And it worked, I guess. I don't know.
So this was supposed to originally, it was a college podcast, is what
it was. Well, it was a radio show. So like on the show, I would play music, obviously from like the stuff that we needed to play and all that other crap.
Yeah.
And then I would like talk in between the segments.
And you did this all on Twitch?
No, I did that on the campus radio station.
Oh, on the campus. Oh, our campus had one of those too. I never got into it.
That's good music from there, or listened to a lot of good stuff. Crazy.
How would you pick stuff out?
Kind of randomly. I mean, we would have to play out of our top 20 or 40. I can't remember what we had, but each week you get the station releases the top ones because you get promoted by record labels and other stuff to get money and other being allowed to do it. So what they would do is like have like at least a list of 20. Like, here's what you have to play. You have to play at least 3 every hour. So I maintained that. But yeah, it was.
Whoa! So you don't get a pick as the radio host. You get a list of things and you have to pick from the list.
Well, you can pick and choose what you want to play, but it has to be you have to play 3 songs from this list.
From the list.
From the list.
Whatever's in between with 3
can be
songs.
whatever. Unless if you do a specialty show, which in case you have to get it signed off by the station manager to make sure that the content's good and whatever you're playing is fine. And there were definitely quite a few of those.
We will be listening to Fred YouTube videos for the next 1 hour, and here it goes.
Hey,
it's Fred! It's Fred!
The best of Fred.
Man, kids will never know.
Kids will never
Kids
know.
today will never know.
God. Yeah, it was a crazy one. When did
That's sweet though. Radio sounds fun.
Oh yeah. When did you start streaming?
I started streaming in 2021.
Yeah, I feel like that's when a lot of people did.
The first time I ever streamed, actually, not too many people know this. The first time I ever streamed was actually in like 2018, and I played Fortnite on my friend's PC, Walker, who you might know. He's in chat. He's one of my mods now. Yep. I played on his PC and streamed Fortnite like 3 times, 4 times maybe. If you go to my clips and sort by date and like go all the way down, there's a couple really old clips. And if you go to it, whenever I look at my analytics on Twitch, like on my dashboard, there's like 3 streams at the beginning and then it goes dead for 3 years and then you see more activity.
Yeah,
Sterling was in that stream.
That was
yeah,
that's kind of like how I did like a couple Minecraft streams back in my old apartment, which was literally like right under the apartment that I started like legit streaming in. And I was like, I'll do this when I have time. And then I graduated college.
What made you want to start it?
It was my buddies. Well, when I really got into it, it was mainly my buddies because I have 2 guys that are like regulars in here, Outsider FM and Popsky 99. I know him from college, so we started like out of the blue. We were like in a couple group chats and other stuff. So then all of a sudden we decided, hey, I don't know who it was, let's start streaming. And then it just snowballed from there. Now we kind of built a little good tight-knit community. Kind of like...
That's cool. Do they stream too still?
Yeah, I mean, Outsider does too. I mean, we do basically Monday nights a lot of the time is when we stream the most, where we play some Magic the Gathering, which will
Nice. I
happen
love
later.
Magic, MTG.
MTG. You play?
Classic. I have a couple classic
Mm.
decks under my bed. I have like a huge box of Magic cards,
Of
hand-me-downs for my brothers.
God, so many hand-me-downs. Like
Yeah.
I love sorting through like old stuff because like I think my uncle gave me like a bin like years and years and years ago, and I
hmm
sorted through like some of them. There's like not like a Black Lotus, but like there were definitely cards that even today are still
Yeah.
good. I love
Those
that
old
crap.
rares are
Those old
so
rares,
OP.
they are.
There's some of them, and then there's also some old rares that are just like
Like it's
6 for a 2/3 with first strike.
yeah,
Like
6 for a 2/3 with first strike, and at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice this, or
yeah, there's so
you
many
lose the game.
sacrifices. Yeah, there's so many dumb stuff.
God.
My favorite card was you had to have one of every mana, and then
Hmm.
if you played it, it's like you
You
win the
win the
game
game.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I know exactly what card it is. I might have
yeah,
it here. Hold on. I'm gonna look
yeah.
for it because I'm pretty sure I have it.
I'm not super active in the Magic community anymore. I don't play much. Most of my involvement in the Magic community now is just spreading fake news in TikTok comment sections.
Oh my god,
Um,
that was so true. That's actually what I wanted to talk about. Holy crap, yeah.
that is my
Crazy
most
that we
liked
stumbled upon
piece
it.
of content on the internet.
So for
It has
context,
30,000
so
likes.
for context, for those who don't know, TartTizzle posted on I don't know whose thing it was. It was like a just a random video, or it was like IGN or the
It
guy
was the
that
guy
sold
who
it.
opened up the
Oh,
One
it
Ring.
was
It
the
was his
guy.
account.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
follow that guy. He does good stuff, but he's like Tart post like got on there immediately, and it's like, wow, this guy sold it for $2.6 million, and everyone took that like it was like written in stone, and it
Yeah,
was
because
close. It was pretty
yeah,
dang close.
in the video, it's him selling the card to Post Malone and they're meeting and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And the first thing that came in
I
my mind
have it.
was like, what did they sell it for? I want to know how much money this guy just made. And I looked on the internet and couldn't find anything, so I just made up a number and put it in the comment section, and then got quoted in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, it was crazy. I'm like, no way. It was so funny. But yeah, that was
Do you
like,
have my chat open?
do I need to see it because like I pulled up a different tab and it's
Don't.
just like
Unprivileged swine must be 2 or 3 drinks in. It's that time of the night.
I don't even
As
see
soon
him.
as the 12 a.m. number hits, starts.
Where I don't even see him. He's
Unprivileged
gone.
swine turns into swine
He's
daddy.
gone. Why is this man built like a great value Shaggy? Yo,
I can't.
he's not wrong though.
It's
Like
better
I
than
ain't
a great
shaving this
value,
for a little
Mr.
while.
Clean.
Yeah, Baldy over here.
Shine the lights down. Chill.
Bald, bald, my eyes. Oh,
Classic
3 about
moment.
to be 4 deep. Oh yeah. Time
Yeah,
zones, am I
number
right? I'll drink the time zones.
You gotta do the power hour, Sterling. You should
Oh
have
yeah.
had three or four in the first hour. Oh, it's only
Oh my
9. You got
God.
plenty of time to
You
catch
got
up.
plenty of time. If it's
You're
9
not
o'clock
ahead.
there, you
gotta
get 3 or
catch up.
4 deep. You'll be fine. You'll be kicking it real.
So I just got back from a huge break from streaming. Do
Oh
you ever
yeah.
take massive breaks?
I try. Well, when I was like moving and stuff, yeah, I try to keep consistent, but like with how infrequent it's been, not a whole lot. But yeah, I know what you're feeling.
Yeah, I want to remain like when I went to TwitchCon, the number one thing they said at all the panels I went to for like I went to the Path to Partner panel,
Mm-hmm.
I went to like the like tips and tricks panel, something like that. I don't remember what it's called, but they all just said be consistent, have a schedule,
Mm-hmm.
keep your community updated. Like that, those are the big 3 if you want to
Mm-hmm.
maintain growth on Twitch. And they like if you want to become a partner, you got to be consistent. But I think I finally figured out like this is probably my 3rd over month-long break where I took more than 30
Oh
days
yeah.
off. And I've only been streaming for like 2 years now, so it's it's unprecedented. I shouldn't be doing that. But I think I figured out why it's happening. And I think it's because when I stream and then drink on stream, I go to bed really late, wake up really late, then I don't exercise that day, and then I stream again, and I get into a streaming cycle where I wake up, stream, go to bed, wake up, stream, go to bed, like XQC, and everything else in my life falls away at the wayside. I get like just too into it.
Yeah, you do get into it. I see some of the chat going off. Like the crazy idea that you have for your stream that's going on literally right now at TartTizzle.
Dude, it's still your turn. This is your 15 minutes.
This is my like 15 minutes that turned into way too long.
Oh, it's all right. I mean, John had just passed his 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. And anyone who doesn't know in Melted Chat, every sub that I got in the stream, that person got to control my stream for 15 minutes. Immediately, people tried to mod themselves.
Oh, immediately. I thought about it. I thought about it. I'm like,
stuff
nah.
like that was gonna happen, but
it's like, oh, yeah. I'm gonna do like this funny thing. It's like, oh, I'm gonna make blah 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 blah. But I'm like, nah, that's obviously gonna be too bad.
Yeah. So I'm glad everybody's kept it pretty chill so far, and I'll set up rules next time.
Once it started like working, but that's a crazy idea for a stream. Just like whoever is the latest sub gets a set amount of time where basically they can force you to do almost whatever they want.
Yeah,
almost within reason.
I'll define that line with time, you know.
Yeah, this is a very funny test stream. A lot of funny bits.
That's always how I started out when I come back, and then I'll stream for 2 weeks and then take another 30 days off. No, that's what John thinks.
That's what John thinks.
John is out. John is my number one. What's like the opposite of like a? He's kind of like a doomsdayer. Like the opposite of a supporter. Like a naysayer, yeah, kind of.
Like dang. Man, there's a word for it. So they're wishing on your downfall.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever the word is.
Whatever the word is.
Down. But you're right. There is a word. Yeah, there's some.
There has to be a word. Hate watcher? Yeah. No, that's not it.
That's close.
I mean, that's close. That's close. Yeah.
But I think you need one of those editors. So you can. Hey, David, can you look that up for me real quick?
Hey, yo, David,
bring it
look
up
that
on the
up.
stream.
Wait, wishing on someone's downfall. Hey, yo, Tart, look that up. So, like, I think the funniest bit from watching his stream earlier tonight was
fraud.
Shot and fraud?
Yep. Is a combination of German nouns.
Huh.
You get joy from people's harm. Joy over someone's mistake. Shot and fraud.
I would say misogynist. It's like kind of like a masochist,
he
but
is
not.
Also misogynist. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but masochist on other people. Sorry to interrupt. What you were saying something though.
I think the funniest point was like about an hour in, and it was actually starting to get into like the groove of things, and you know, whoever was the king of stream started actually working, and you were playing Phasmophobia, and the timer gets down to the very end, and it's like going off, and you could like jump out of it.
That was so loud. Everybody
like
in chat.
It was just like freaky.
Too.
It was so freaky. It was also
I suck at that game.
Hilarious.
I'm just too scared to interact with the ghost, and the whole point of the game is to interact with the ghost.
I still wonder though, like you had it. You had to have had it. That was just baloney.
I know.
Elbozo game.
I wasn't even close. Game. It is Elbozo game. I agree.
Elbozo.
I do not get joy from your downfall. Slander.
John, slander.
Okay, for the record, John doesn't actually prey on my downfall. All right, he does.
John's
a good guy.
He goes to church every Sunday. Goes to Bible study every Wednesday, and prays every single night for Tart's downfall. Demise.
Praying on my downfall is what I was looking for, though, Lovey Berry. That's
my girlfriend.
I was looking for. That's your.
That's my girlfriend.
Awesome. Hello, melted lyric, Lovey Berry.
I don't. Where is? I'm
melted
watching
berry?
Your stream.
Is that what I'm hearing right now? Or am I hearing?
That's funny.
Lovey original, Lovey lyric, Lovey
lyric.
lyric.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Lovey Lyric or Melted Berry. Both of those are good.
Those
I
are
like
both
it.
good.
I like
He's
it. I
got no
like
cool
it.
ones. But yeah, how was your break from streaming?
It was good and bad. I feel like that character from Adventure Time. That's a deep cut reference, everyone. Well, yes and no. What happens in the tree stays in the tree. If anybody knows that. But it was good.
Sad, I can't say.
Got to go to Tucson.
Tucson, Arizona.
Yeah, go to experience the
Hey,
desert.
yo.
I was working
Arizona
a lot.
boys.
And it actually led me to a new job. Are you in Arizona or from
I
Arizona?
was from Arizona. I was born there.
Where in Arizona?
West suburbs of Phoenix.
Phoenix. I used to go up there, Scottsdale all the time.
Yeah, it's around Scottsdale. Kind of a
sweet.
It was in like Litchfield Park.
I don't know the
like
suburbs.
It's so messy around there. Like I cannot tell you where it is.
There's so many suburbs. Yeah,
There's so many suburbs.
Is huge. Tucson's
you got like
huge. It's so flat and spread out
it's
over
so
in
cool
Arizona.
Yeah. People are like, "Oh, it doesn't snow in Arizona." It's like, all right, go up to Flagstaff, bozo.
Yeah, there you go. Yep, or Mount Lemon. That's where we would go near Tucson. Mount Lemon.
The lemon.
No, Tucson's cool. Phoenix is cool. The summers are too hot.
The summers are too hot. It's it's an
unbearable.
Arizona thing when I can't remember. There's just like a random article that was like floating around the internet, like, oh, people's shoes are melting to the sidewalk. It's like,
yeah,
only in Arizona.
Yep. You could get like 3rd-degree burns on your seatbelt when you get
people
in your car.
falling over and having to go get treated for that.
Yeah. Oh, it's no joke. This year Phoenix was at 120 like for 2 weeks in a row or something, or 150.
Sterling asks, what song makes you feel like you're floating on a cloud and why? That is a good question.
I'm going to have to go with Fireworks by Katy Perry. It is one of the most nostalgic songs to me. Every time I hear it, I am immediately happy.
Just thinking off the bat, I think I'm thinking of I don't know if I'm getting the title right, but I think it's Levitating by why am I blanking on his name? I'm blanking on his name. Logic.
Oh, I love Logic.
I love Logic.
Logic's good.
See, I could look it up.
Have you ever heard Parcels either? Have you heard of Parcels?
I haven't.
Oh, that's like my favorite band. There's a song called Overnight by them that I really like.
I think I heard that one. Yeah, I think I might have saved that one.
Yeah, it's produced by Daft Punk, that one. Yeah, it's Overnight. Yeah,
Yep, I've heard that one before. So I have heard of Parcels at some point. That was a good one.
Yeah.
I think I heard it in your I think I did hear it in your stream. I'm like, "Oh, hell yeah, this slaps."
There's a lot of all the Parcels' newest album, listen to that all the way through. It will not be a waste of time. That is like, there's few times that album, like Miles Davis, Kind of Blue, that's another one. Gotta listen to that start to finish. Torches by Foster People, that's another one. Listen to it front to back. Life of Pablo, even Kanye West, that's another one that I front to back to that. Tyler the Creator, what was it? Sunflower? Was that song was on? Not Sunflower. What was the one with the bees on the cover and like the garden? I don't even remember the name of it.
Ayo, Tart's chat or someone in my chat, can you figure that one out?
They'll remember it. Yeah.
They'll remember it.
But those are a couple albums. Most of the time though, I just listen to one song from artists.
Yeah. I think from my like top down ones, Bobby Tarantino 2 by Logic. The guys that literally do my theme song for intro and outro, I know from college. I listen to I'm probably the one that like listens to their album the most because it just played a lot. It's the song, I'm gonna say it at the end of the episode, but it's called Used to It off of the album The Call. It's by Gradients. I love their stuff. They're recording hopefully soon, but that's another one. During my time at the radio station, so there's a story behind this album. So I had this album. I had to review it because you have to review albums. Um, but this was like right before the pandemic or spring break, so I had like 2 weeks to get it done. And of course, the pandemic hits, and all this stuff. Like now, you're basically locked up. I had to go on a random Thursday right before lockdown like officially started. Me and like one of my dad's buddies drove up there, up to my college, up in Fargo, and he had a CD player, and that's the only way I could actually use it because my car at the time had like a cassette player. So
Oh
we went in
yeah,
his
eight
car,
tracks.
and we listened to both albums, and I reviewed them. And we went and stopped, and we started the first track of this album of Star Maker by Honey Harper. It, it's very underrated. Uh, it's like very it's the way that I think it describes itself as ethereal honky tonk. It's just like very
Ethereal.
yeah, or celestial honky tonk. That's the way that I think the album
What?
was described.
Alright.
And like,
Alright.
oh, you get a description of like, oh, what about the tracks
You
and
piqued
whatever.
my interest.
It's like, it's very weird. But like, if you just blast it in your headphones, it's just like maybe smoke a doobie. You're driving in the middle of nowhere. It goes hard. It's like a top to
Honey
bottom one.
Harper? No, Honey Harper? Star
All
Maker?
one word. Yeah, Star Maker. Wait, no, Star Maker by Honey Harper.
Yeah.
2 words. It's crazy. And like the other album that we listened to at the time was like, oh, it was fine right before it. Like,
That is a unique sound. That sounds cool.
it's very interesting. It's got like very
That's cool.
dissonant melody or harmonies. It's a weird listen, but it's a very good listen.
That's sweet. Honky Tonk. Is Honky Tonk folk? Like
It's more like
is that the-
country.
is-
I'd say it's
okay.
like more like
What's the difference?
old country. I don't know.
Old country, like oh, give me an example of some big old country.
Bob Dylan? I don't know.
There's what is this? Who's the guy that would
Johnny
yodel?
Cash?
Maybe no, that's not quite.
No.
So, because there's a artist today, his name is Nick Shoulders. I don't know if you ever heard of him. Yeah, and the joke is neck shoulders, but his name's Nick Shoulders, and he records like modern honk. It's like folk honky tonk, and it sounds very country, and he yodels and stuff. But he's like, he's more. How would I describe him? Not anarchist, but he's more like he's anti-culture more so. So his music sounds very traditional and old school South, but a lot of the lyrics that he's talking about are like not pro South, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But he's still very proud of where he comes from. It's like he's super interesting. I think his music is really good. Hello,
Yeah.
Gary Snacks.
Gary.
Oh my gosh. So this is a huge switch up.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch Joe is Hungry video when I watched that earlier?
I don't know if I did. I was like kind of doing stuff.
Discovered my new favorite YouTuber.
Oh, I did because he had like 3 separate angles for like every shot. It was so crazy. It was cool.
He drove to a pizza to the Little Caesars, got a calzone, came home and ate it and rated it.
It was
like
that was so entertaining.
Turned it into one of the most entertaining. I don't even know how long the
like
video was.
I wasn't like fully watching it, but like even in like my peripheral, I was like, this is so entertaining.
It's enough to pull you to it. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was
so crazy.
Alan Jackson. I gotta write that down too.
Alan Jackson.
I'm adding all of your guys'
Flower Boy by Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, what time are we in the record? Oh, I think it is time to open up some magic packs. So why don't we transition over to that with a hard transition?
What's time for?
We are opening some magic packs.
Oh, nice.
Let me actually change it to scene. Let me change it to.
you have like segments.
Yeah.
Like in our next segment. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I do this quite a bit. I'm gonna make sure that you're able to see it.
Super sweet.
I don't know if you're able to. Oh yeah, you can.
All right. I want you to do a cut it in scissors in half first.
No,
Pack.
no. So typical thing. What I do is like for this crap, I have a D4. I'm gonna roll it until I get a number twice. So if like I roll 4, 3, 1, if I roll 3 again, then I open 3 packs. So just roll until we get 2 numbers.
Let's roll until you get one number like 4 or 5 times in a row.
4 or
so
5?
you'd have to get a 2. You'd have to roll a 2 right now 3 more times back to back to back.
Oh God. 3.
No, just kidding.
3 packs, 3 back to back.
All right.
This one feels weird. I hope this one actually has a good pack open.
The vibes are not vibing.
I mean, at least the pack open was good. It kind of like shifted within the pack, though. That's not good.
Uh-oh.
I don't like that.
There's no PSA 10s in there.
There's no PSA 10s.
I can already see the corners.
All right.
It's not, yeah.
We got a glass casket. That's what it was literally in. Agatha's Champion. Picnic Ruiner. It's ruined it. Evolving Wilds. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Swamp. Food token. Foil is a Bestial Bloodline. Not bad. Actually, yeah, that's actually not bad.
Why do people hate... Whoa.
Oh, Compulsion.
Borderless.
And then behind that, ooh, oh, man. Lord Skittering's Blessing. And then Ashiok's Reprint. Okay, that's El Bozo pack.
Why do people hate Magic the Gathering
El
foils?
Bozo pack. Because they, I feel like, especially recently, they've been wrinkling by like kind of folding.
Like warping?
Yeah, they've been warping really bad. Really, really bad. And I think, I don't know when people really trace it back to, but especially recently, the foils within the past, I think just before the pandemic, were really starting to like do that a lot. And it was like horrible. It's like you could get it fresh out of the pack or out of the box or whatever you get it in, and it's already like you can pop it in your mouth. It's the same difference.
I went to one of those Friday Magic things, like one of the release things.
3, 2, 1, go.
Like 2022, and I didn't really know much about opening packs.
Yeah, those are.
I opened the most expensive card in the box. Everyone was very jealous of me.
2022. I'm trying to think
of
which
one. It was the one. So the alternate art was like death metal art, like.
Oh, Phyrexia all will be one. Wait, no, that's not. That was this year.
I don't know. It was.
Wait, death metal. That one must have been Cal time.
It wasn't 2022. It would have been 2019. No, 2021.
If it was death metal, it must have
it was like death
been
metal art.
Cal time. I think that must have been it. Ooh, foil. That's pretty nice. It's behind it. Oh, Curiosity. That's not too bad. Ooh, but what's behind it? Season of Growth's not bad. It's got to be Cal time. Ooh, that's actually a good one. Not bad. That was an okay pack. I needed this rat.
What does it do?
It's just a funny rat for a funny rat tribal deck. All right, pack 3. Hopefully this is. I gotta get something out of here.
All right. I'm
3, 2,
I'm
1.
predicting foil Charizard. Come on,
And
bring us a Charizard.
Amadene's or whatever. Pie Wielder. This reminds me of Hugh Neutron.
The pies.
I require, or was it? I have this will to live. I can't remember the line. Stroke of Midnight.
Jimmy Neutron.
Sugar Rush. Sleight of Hand. Titanic Growth. Spell Stunner. Montaña. Ooh. Oh, okay. This is actually a good card. So with these packs, these are called set boosters. It's more about collecting and getting funny cards, and you can get crazy. The odds of like getting a rare mythic and other fun stuff is higher. And you also have a chance to get list cards, which this is one due to the symbol in the corner. So this one's actually pretty good because it's used a lot in other. It's used a lot in decks and stuff like that. It's not that bad. Ooh, the foil, not bad. Behind that,
Borderless.
Oh, that's not too bad. Man, I kind of wish I did the cutting. You know what? If this one isn't bad, I'm ripping the rare.
Cut this one then.
If this is bad, I'm just ripping the rare. I don't care.
No, you have to say it before you open it. You cannot make the decision after you've seen it. You either rip the rare or you don't.
You know what? We'll roll. I don't have anything to roll other than the 4, which is kind of mid. You know what? We're opening
if you
this.
Roll a 3 first try.
If I roll a 3 first try, then I have to rip it. 2.
Oh.
And with this one, I don't know where the rare's gonna be. I could get multiple rares. That's the problem. Because that's possible in these. 1, 2, 3, flip. I'm just gonna speed through these.
To the rares.
Is land.
Borderless foil
token
with a picture.
I don't even know what it does. Oh, it's a bargain one. That's not bad. Oppression. I know chat's oppressed. I know chat's oppressed. Long live
streamer.
Long live chat.
Dictatorship.
Rest in peace, chat. El Bozo. Rest in peace, chat. It's not too bad. That wasn't probably better than some of the other ones, but could have been better. Could have been worse.
Sweet. Cool.
Agree to that.
Right, and now I'll be doing my opening. So my pack opening, we have a USB extender. We're hoping that it is in working condition and is a foil rare. Come on, baby.
Come on. I can't watch. I literally can't watch. It's just
come on. Almost there.
El Bozo to the listeners if you're listening.
Come on. Imagine being a listener.
Imagine being a listener in the year of our Lord and Savior 2023. If you want to whoa! That's like the best kind. That's like you can sell that for $10 mint.
What's the website where you look up the price of cards?
Depends.
TCG
Player's a big one. Where I do it.
We'll have to look this one up on there.
I think
this
we will.
Could be a PSA 10 for sure.
This could be a PSA 10.
Oh boy.
There's nothing else to describe there. That was epic.
All right, we each got our packs open.
We got our packs open. We popping our packs.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, if you were oh yeah.
Don't finish it.
Yes. Popcorn's so good. Yes.
Popcorn's so good. Yes.
Okay, if you were an NPC streamer, what would your gimmick be? It's such a weird question.
Oh my gosh. There's too many to count.
I feel like applying stuff to your head would be funny.
Go to my clips and sort by views. You'll see all of the cringe you could ever dream for.
Just him staring into the camera.
No, NPC. I don't know what I would do. I'd probably try to incorporate as much. Yeah, Caillou AI. That's a
Caillou AI. Oh yeah. I want to.
That would be funny.
Honestly, I think that's it. I think that's your niche. Caillou AI.
I didn't even think of doing AI in a cosplay.
No way.
Pitbull AI.
Hey yo, Pitbull.
So funny too.
No way.
Oh.
I think we cooking good. me doing a bad Shaggy. I need to cut my hair. Damn. I ain't going bald though.
Same, bro. Look at this little stubble. Gets out magnifier glass. Easy court case.
These are not even prescription. These are just blue lenses that don't work good. Trying to see them hair
I've seen that.
follicles.
That's a good video.
Oh,
Pitbull's gonna sue me. I could see that.
I was gonna
It's
say
like Caillou ain't gonna sue me.
Caillou ain't gonna sue.
Yeah.
He's a 4-year-old. What's he gonna do?
I could
Take
probably
your
do a
crayons?
pretty mean. Do a mean Fortnite cosplay because I know a lot of Fortnite dances.
I'm trying to think of like what Fortnite character you would be.
I would definitely go with what's the one? The Lola. What is the one? Lola Bunny? Is that the one? Everybody. One of them is known for the gyat, whatever that one would be.
Fish sticks? Is it fish sticks?
No, that was funny. That was
I feel like
funny.
fish sticks would work.
That's a meme one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Well, there is a Fortnite skin known for the gyat, and I don't remember which one it is.
Is it recent? It might be a cat.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a cat one, but I don't know.
Well, I think people might joke about it being the one streamer. There's a woman.
The one streamer! The one streamer is real!
Dude, I saw a funny meme about it was like a cartoon. It was somebody laying on the ground, and it said POV. Your friend that just watched the live action One Piece wants to start the anime now.
Oh god!
And then it's somebody
just
yelling,
crying.
"You need to get off the floor right now. You have a lot of work to do, and it's not
starting right
now."
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
right
of
now.
like a
Yeah.
Speed Racer.
Speed Racer, yeah.
Speed Racer was a dick in the old show. Like he was like
Dude,
mean.
I'm getting clips on my
He's
TikTok.
like, you gotta
It's
let
like
my
him
brother
punching
win.
women.
Our mother's dying, and he can't pay the bills. The only way he can save her is if he wins the race. Can you forfeit the race so he can win? He's like, no, fuck you,
Forfeit
El
the
Bozo.
race. Yeah.
Win the race on your own merits. El Bozo, I don't care.
Yeah. That's like, who's that F1 driver? Any F1 fanatics out there?
I fucked his body
Max.
1,000 times. I've seen this track. Oh,
Speed Racer's crazy.
oh,
I remember
was
the
it,
first time I watched the live
Gran
action movie.
Turismo.
Super sick. Oh, I'm excited to see that. That looks good.
I've just seen so many
Is it
ads. It is.
I know.
It's
I've
been
seen
out.
that. It's out.
It's been out. I've
Wait,
seen
the
so
one-
many different ads for it trying to hype it up, and it's just like, you're trying too hard.
I don't. It's out. Oh, it is.
It's out.
Uh-oh.
It's been out.
Dude, it got really good audience score. I like that.
Really?
That means it's not gonna be deep. It's a crowd pleaser. I like a good crowd pleaser.
Huh.
I don't mind it. Don't get me wrong. When the critics love a movie and the audience don't, I enjoy those. Those are
Yeah.
artsy, weird, groundbreaking a lot of the times. They're like
But
bending
when we can
what
all
it means
come
to be a
together,
movie.
when we can all
Yeah.
come together, like everything, everywhere, all at once, that is unity.
Yeah. When the critics and the audience
my
like
God.
it, those are the best.
Yeah, I think my buddy Popsky was like, yo, you guys got to see this. And then all
Dude,
of us saw it, and he didn't see it for like months. It was crazy.
Oh, that movie's so good.
It's so good. I haven't seen it again, but I'm just like, it's a lot. It's just a lot. I
One of
love
the
it.
most surprising things to me, I just rewatched Interstellar,
Mm-hmm.
which I really like. And it has like a 70% or something. Yeah,
Really?
70% from critics
On Rotten Tomatoes?
on Interstellar, yeah, and
No
86% audience. The audience liked Gran
73.
Turismo better than Interstellar. Like, that's where sometimes, or like The Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the live action.
Oh, the live
Grinch
action
is
one?
like 30% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Iconic. Oh, there's like
So sometimes the critics and the
the
ratings.
Cat in the Hat
don't
live
matter.
action goes hard. It goes hard sometimes.
That is a great movie.
That is a great movie. Me and my so
It
I
was
had the
ruined when she
DVD.
bought it.
I had the DVD growing up,
yeah.
and on like car trips we would watch that, and then go to the like bloopers or outtakes, and there's like
Yes.
a lot of like the river scene,
Yeah.
and there's just like one of like thing two's like or like thing one and thing two are communicating, and like I think thing one's like Aka Chugga, let her rip, and then Aka Chugga, Urkel, and you see him just standing on a mountain of like water bottles, just
Yes.
peeing. Oh
Peeing
my
down the-
god!
and they use that Universal Studios flood.
Yeah.
Where you can go
I've
to
been
Universal
there.
Studios in LA. Yeah, I've been
In
there
LA.
too. You can, yeah. Why LA? Or is it San Diego?
It's in
It's in
LA.
California
It's
somewhere.
like in LA.
The Universal Studios.
Cause it's on that like.
And...
It's not because it's near Dodger Stadium, and you can see the Hollywood sign if you're in that area. So it is
That's
LA
cool.
or Hollywood technically.
Hollywood.
I
That's where my brother
love
lives.
LA.
My brother was just on AGT, America's Got Talent.
Hey yo.
He did good. He got 4 yeses and still didn't go to the next stage because the producers make all the choices, not the judges.
Boo.
The judges are puppets. The judges are literally
Boo.
puppets. The people who watch AGT and like are actually cheering for their favorites it doesn't even matter. Can you save real quick?
It needs to be a sappy story. We need you to kill your parents. We need you to we need you to strangle your brother when you're in the womb.
While we're having this podcast going, I have Baldur's Gate open in the background.
Oh my god.
And John is just playing. He's like messaging me in chat. He's like, dude, I found a really good hat for you. And then he just asked me, hey, can you save real quick? Did I save? I think I did. I'll double check. Yeah.
I love Baldur's Gate. It's so fun.
Dude, my first playthrough was so fun.
I don't know if I've already said it. But I don't know if I said it to you, but like I got to go back to saving in a I think I did. Yeah, Act 2 because like there's a robe in it that's like very good for Eldritch blasting.
Dude, don't worry about just like, speed run Act 3 and then go through it again. That's what I said. That's what me and John did.
I'm at the beginning of Act 3. I'm like I gotta just I don't care. It's not too far.
Main quest. I wish we would have spent more time because there's so much to do in Baldur's Gate.
There's like a point where it's like, do you want to go past here? Because if you go past here, there's a lot of missions and stuff that you're going to be forfeiting. Yeah. I'm like, oh frick, it's this talking spoilers. I got to talk to this one girl about her powers. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to do that. That's probably it. Then I get it again. I'm like, I don't know what else is to go. So I go and I realize in Act 3, I'm like,
yeah.
Well, I'm going back.
It's a trap though. You just gotta W key it because otherwise the game, dude. It took us 85 hours to beat the game, and we sped ran Act 3. If we would have took our time, it would have took us over 100 hours easily. Mm-hmm. And we also sped ran Act 2, the end of Act 2.
End of Act 2's not too hard. I mean, it is hard.
Every corner, like when I played Skyrim. And you explore every corner of an area, like every house, every NPC, Dude, if you did that in Baldur's Gate, it would take you like 200 hours to beat the game.
It sucks to do that. Internal, program output.
It's just, there's so much stuff.
There we go. I only realized now that on your view, it's like still the both of us. I'm like, hold on. El Pozo.
The late night vibes are immaculate.
Oh right yeah, that's why I did this. That's why I love doing this because like, whenever I would go in early when I did it for the radio show. I would go in early, like an hour early, just do my prep, just sit there and just like let it go. And it was just like, man, I'm ending my day. I'm just chilling. Maybe the music might suck. Maybe I might have troubles here and there, but I'm just chilling. I know what I'm going to talk about, and I'm just here until it gets to the end. And it's so good.
You're like, hey guys, the fake news has been getting pretty crazy. January 6th is coming up. No,
I think I was at the news station. Yeah, I think that I graduated after that. I was in the news station. I don't know if I was in there the day that it happened. I feel like I was, but like that was a crazy day.
Need to see the gyat. I got something in my eye, dude. It was a crazy day. I remember when that all happened. I was like, what the fuck is that? I didn't know if it was like, it just kept escalating.
The craziest thing that I saw, like when I was like actually like in the room for the news, or like the one that I can call. So we were watching, we were on break because like the network was doing their own programming. It was the Academy Awards. I believe the one that has the guy going like this with the arms crossed. Can't remember. but it was that award thing. And if you
The
remember,
Oscars?
the
Yeah.
It was probably the Oscars.
The Academy Awards also
it was-
works. Yeah.
yeah. But the iconic moment from that show was cut off. The slap was cut off,
Dude.
and we were sitting there like, "What the hell's going on?" It like froze, and we're like, "Are we on? Are we live? What happened? What's going on? Did the network cut out?"
Yeah.
Or it was scary for like a solid minute.
That
We were panicking.
when I saw that, I saw, because there's a lot of conspiracy theories about it, like
Mhm.
it was planned for ratings. With how ludicrous it was
No,
for a while, I looked at it and I was like, yeah, this
they did
got
not
to be
plan
fake.
that.
There's no way.
They did
Obviously, it's
not.
real.
It
But
was
like, I'm
real.
like, this has to be fake. There's no way Will Smith just got up and slapped the shit out of Chris Rock
And people did see it.
at the Oscars.
Yeah.
And then went up and won an Oscar.
Yeah,
He walked
later
up and
on.
won an award. That's bizarre. Like, he slapped the shit out of the host and then won. Oh,
I think it was a different award, but like it was like
no, it was.
everyone's
Yeah, it wasn't
like,
that one. It was a different one. But
that was crazy. Man, I no, like it was not like I wish it was like scripted, but like here's how you can tell, because like it was that, like just me saying that in the studio was like, what's going on? We're all panicking, and there's like obviously there's delay, and I think it depends on like how far the station is and whatnot, blah 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 blah. But like there was a solid like 2 minute delay from the broadcast, at least because of that.
because of it. Yeah.
I think
That's
they plan that stuff, but like when you're close, I don't think they do it because people definitely were posting videos of it.
Yeah. What do you think about people who are moon landing deniers?
Goofy. What do you think about people that are flat earthers?
That one's the goofiest, I think, out of any of the goof. Because there's that one video of the flat earthers trying to prove the world is flat with a flashlight. And they're like, all right, if the world is flat, we'll be able to see this light. If not, then if the world's round, we won't be able to see it. And they go, okay, turn on the flashlight. And then they turn it on. And the people at the other end are like, all right, did you turn it on? Come on, turn it on. Like, it is on, and they're like, shit, and they proved that the earth is round.
Oh my god.
And then they stuck by it though. They're like, oh, something didn't work or whatever.
Oh, I think there was like another one where like a guy's like, oh, I'm gonna use this instrument to prove that the world is flat, and then of course he gets proven wrong.
Prove it. Yeah, the instrument proves it the other way.
It's like, oh, it must be something must be wrong with the calculations in this machine. I don't know. It's like,
there's this documentary on Netflix though. When I was in high school, I watched. It was about the moon landings being fake, and all of the things that the conspiracy theorists used to prove that it was fake, and that it was faked, and it was driven to make Russia waste resources, right? Waste money. It's like we didn't even have wireless communication. How the heck could we have built the rocket ship and gone to the moon? And for like a couple months in high school, I was so deep into that. I hate
to say it could be believable, but like,
yeah, it for the era it was believable, but no. Or some people be like, we didn't land on the moon originally in 1969, but we have been since. Like,
we have been. It's like okay, now you're just shit.
As I grew up, I realized I was just it was just stupid.
It was just stupid.
It would have been harder to fake it than
I feel like the silliest conspiracy theory that I kind of subscribe to, in a funny way, is that oh my god, country music changed after 9/11. As a joke. I mean, it's a joke one, but like the way that country music has been like really like coming out after that was like kind of more stadium, like this, we're getting beer, we're going partying with the boys, we're going fishing, we're going hunting. But like before it was like about my life sucks, my life's hard, here's some hardships, but life's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Even though like it's not true,
country to
it's
have
funny.
Any take, but that is funny. 9/11 changed country music. That's actually probably one of the biggest impacts of 9/11, I would say.
one thing that did come out of
everything
9/11 was Gerald Way was like, oh man, this sucks. Let's channel all this angst into a band. My Chemical Romance. My Chemical Romance inspired Stephanie
I
Meyer
saw the TikTok
to
you're
make
referencing.
Twilight.
Yeah.
Twilight inspired wait, no, Stephanie Meyer, she wrote 50 Shades, I don't know, someone, then 50
Yeah,
Shades of Grey,
it
50
was
Shades of Grey.
Twilight, and then 50 Shades of Grey was a Twilight fanfic.
Mm-hmm.
And then
50 Shades of
50
Grey
Shades of Grey
came a movie with Dakota, I forget her name. Dakota goes on Ellen. Or she is invited to a party by Ellen. She comes back on Ellen and says, "Oh, I wasn't invited to your thing." And Ellen says she was. But then Dakota says she wasn't.
Yeah.
And
proving
then
Ellen wrong was the biggest
proving Ellen
outcome
wrong,
of
and then
9/11.
all of 9/11 caused Ellen to get canceled.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're referencing. That is a huge adverse effect there. So
The
very
butterfly
topical
effect.
of us, 9/14.
Very topical in the year of our Lord and Savior 2023.
Our Lord and Savior 2023. Anno Domini, baby. All right. I gotta go to bed though. I know I'm a lame
you gotta go to bed.
podcast guest to go to sleep at 1 a.m., but I need to keep my sleep schedule.
Yeah, that's actually cool. I am going to do my wrap-up stuff, so you can ski-daddle, ski-doodle.
Thanks for having me. We'll have to chat again soon.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
This was just the start, the tip of the iceberg. Next time I'll bring my comedic material.
What's the deal with airplane food?
Mine is more, oh, well, yes, Daddy.
It is. I banish thee to the shadow realm, and he's gone. Oh, yeah, what a funny guy. What a funny guy, that TartTizzle. Well, I think it's getting to the near end of the show. So I think we will kind of wrap it up here. But before we leave, we got to do the typical, obviously, show endy stuff. So if you want to watch this live, you can go to twitch.tv/Melted Original, all one word. But if you miss it, there's other content on here that I stream as well. As I think I talked before, do Magic Monday stuff, try to do other streams as well. I'm trying to be sort of consistent, try to do other streams as well, but who knows. If you miss these streams, you can go to youtube.com, Melted Lyric Original, all one word. You'll find them there. Some other stuff as well. You'll find some funny videos there too, occasionally. Or you can go to my TikTok. I semi-regularly post a lot of magic stuff, if I'm being honest. I post a lot of magic stuff. But there's some other stuff there too. And I wonder, and I'm back on my grind. If you want to go to see TartTizzle stuff, he's on the Twitch, he's on the YouTube, he's on the TikTok. TART, capitalized TIZZLE, TartTizzle. All one word, no space in between that. On Twitch, on YouTube, TikTok, he posts great stuff. He loves to go golfing. Let's go golfing. Tell me to bring out the whole ocean. I call him Chandelier. Man, that's going to be untimely in the future. Speaking of the future, at some point I hope to get this on other platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, and other stuff like that. So you can be a audio listener if you want to be that. If you know, whatever. You could watch the video and actually see the funny bits. But yeah. Also, I'd like to thank the band Gradients for the use of the song Used to It off of the album The Call. I've talked about it before. These guys, I love my boys. Met them in college and been pretty good friends with them ever since. And I am grateful that they allow me to use their music for this podcast and on occasional other stuff as well. And they are getting paid for that. They do get paid for this. If you're ever wondering, they do get paid. Just in case if anyone listening doesn't know, they do get paid. Yeah, yeah, I think that's it. Thank you for listening, watching, doing what you do. Yeah. But it is definitely not it is definitely not midnight here anymore. But it's midnight somewhere else. But until it becomes midnight here once again, I'll see you later. But until then, bye-bye. I call her. I'm trying to think of I'm trying to think of a life is Roblox. Just got to keep going. Bye-bye.
Scared, but now I'm used to it.